Good morning. Can you tell us what's going on today?
Nah.
No?
Nah.
What day is it?
Monday?
It's not Monday. Today's Saturday. It's 5:30 in the morning and we're going to Preston. What junction is there?
31.
Junction 31. And we're picking up some cabins on these flatbeds. So you got Mark's truck here with a flatbed, and mine's just next to it over there. And then all we have to do is just bring them back here, and that's it. So it's going to be a nice day, hopefully. What have you got to say to your fans?
See you later.
So, it is Saturday, the 11th of September. I know, Saturday, and I'm working. Yeah, well. I didn't feel so tired this week, so I thought, why not? And it sounded like a straightforward job. So I thought, why not give it a go? So the deal is, I have a flatbed trailer on, as you already know, and we're on our way to Preston, as you already know. I'm going up with Mark, so he can help me out if I get stuck. There's also a couple of other drivers from our company up there as well that are available to help me if I need it. But the deal is, we're just going to pick up a cabin. I've got to put 4 long straps over the cabin, which is a wide load. The cabin is slightly wider than the trailer, so we're going to have a look at that first. They're going to put the cabin on, 4 long straps over the top, and then we just got to bring it back to our depot. So we're a little bit early. I'm booked in at 9 o'clock and Mark's booked in at 10:30, but they are repairing the bridge at junction 19, I think it is, on the M6, because the driver hit that the other day, so we didn't want to get caught in any traffic getting past that and be late. So we've decided to stop at the services. I needed a wee anyway, so that was good timing, and we're just about 15 minutes away from the actual place now, so that's good. And just having a look in the side cupboard here and fetched out an old high-vis and hard hat that I don't want anymore. So I took them over to the bins and I bumped into a lady at the services, one of the cleaners, and I asked her, where's the best place to put these high-vis and hard hat? And she was complaining that the drivers keep throwing the rubbish in one of the particular skips that's just for cardboard. And I said to her, I don't know why they do that, you know, and she said, oh, because they're lazy. And I said, the biggest problem I have with services, including this one, it just absolutely stinks. When you get out of your cab and you walk behind the lorry along the paths to the services to use the facilities, it just stinks, because drivers keep getting out their lorry and peeing. And listening to the cleaner, she says she's come out and caught people peeing and pooing behind the lorries. Like, what are you doing? And she showed me over there's a skip. She caught someone there having a poo behind the skip. Like, what the hell, what are you doing? There's toilets just there. They're open 24 hours. It's a short walk from here. I know some services are a long walk from the HGV part, but this one, they're just there. Literally. 5-minute walk. Not even that. And she was just complaining the things she'd seen, and that people leave shopping bags full of feces, and it's just disgusting. Why would you do that? And then, of course, they want to get more women into trucking. But when you get here, it bloody stinks. Don't want to be here at the services. They smell so bad, and they're so disgusting. Even I've been walking through the services to go to the toilet, and I've seen drivers peeing up the trailer. I don't get it. A lay-by maybe, if you're desperate, if there's nowhere else to stop. But on the services where there's facilities available, I just don't get it. That's disgusting. But still, I'm taking a 45-minute break here, and then I'm going to head around and see if there's any space there for Mark to come in. So we're going to try and get Mark to come in with me, and then he can help me out with the straps and whatever if I need it. I don't think I'm going to need any help, but it's always nice to have someone there. So you can see Mark's moved up in the world. Oh, is my dash cam working? I don't know. I'll just take a photo for you. It might be a blurry photo because my camera's not that good this far away. But that's if I can't get this dash cam to record properly. Ah, there you go. You should be able to see him now all the way across the lorry park. He's moved up in the world, Mark. He's got himself a 16 plate DAF. Around a week after I had my 15 plate DAF, Mark upgraded to the 16 one, and mine blew up, basically. And the latest update was there's so many things wrong with it. K's are just going to get rid of it because it's beyond repair, or they don't want to spend the money to repair it, so they're going to get rid of it because it's just riddled with faults, apparently. So I consider myself lucky that I broke down just 10-12 miles away rather than 100 miles away. But still, yeah, Mark's lucky enough that his hasn't broken down. So I'm back to my 63 plate, the original one I had. I mentioned that in my last video when I was driving the blue Rigid. If you haven't seen that one, then I am back in my 63 plate truck now. So yeah, it's alright in here. Although I do seem a bit cursed. Whenever I clean a truck, it seems to break down. So I must admit, I am a bit frightened to clean it now, just in case it breaks down again. Anyway, I guess I'm going to continue my break. About 15 minutes left. And then head on over to the location in Preston and try and get this cabin on. And hopefully we shouldn't be out too long today because it's Saturday. And it'd be pretty cool to not be hanging around all day. Catch up with you later then. Okay, I've just pulled onto the site. Everything's all dug up with mud here. And I didn't really want to stop on the road. So I came onto the site because I could see there was some space. And I don't know if you can see over there, but there's one of our trucks getting a cabin put on it. Behind this toilet container thing. So yeah, that'll be me in a sec, and you'll catch a glimpse of what these cabins look like in a minute when he comes out. But just had a little look over there. On the very right there's a van, and it looks like I can drive in and go towards these vans to get the trailer straight and then just reverse back. So that really suits me just well. There's plenty of space there, hopefully, to get in and get in neatly and not make a meal of it. But yeah, just wait now until they're ready. This is weird. Very weird. Mindful of this gate. Oh, okay. Wheels are close to that rock. Nobody's in there. Go for it. Alright, see you in a bit. Okay. That was Mark just going in. Nobody else is here, so he can go straight in. I was load number 3 and I saw one go out. You see, now I don't know what to do here. Can I fit here or not? There's only one way to find out, isn't there? Yes, I can. You see, I know that the normal trailer will fit, but with this on, I'm not sure. Anyway, I was the 3rd load and I saw someone coming out as I was going in, and then there was someone already in there, so I was the 3rd load and I made it to the 3rd load. Mark is load 6, but no one else is here, so he's tried to take a gamble that they will see to him. Tanker driver wasn't very happy with me then, was he? Waving his hand at me. What? He had enough space to get past. Ugh, what's wrong with people? I don't know. Anyway, I've got my cabin on. I've never driven a wide load before. It is only slightly wider than my trailer both sides, but it's enough that I am struggling to see in my mirrors. So that's not good. Because it has this sheet on it as well, it makes it all the more difficult to see because the sheet is flapping around and taking up some of my vision in the mirror. So I've put my other camera on my window where it usually is for my reversing clips, so you can see there what I can see basically, which is not very much, so we're just going to roll with it. I'm not wide enough that I require an escort, so that's good, but I am wide enough that I can't see very much, so yeah. Once I'm on the motorway it'll be a bit easier because then there's no corners and lampposts and traffic lights and things to worry about, and luckily the motorway is just here, so that's nice for me. compensating for the wide load at the moment until I get used to it. Which is probably why the tanker driver was waving his arm at me going, ugh. Obviously he's a professional and he's done every job in the world and he knows everything like they all do. But yeah, this is my first time carrying a cabin that's wider than my trailer, so I'm going to take my time a little bit and take it easy. And I've just noticed one of the straps that I've tied up there has the extra parts come undone, so I'm just going to get out here before I get too far on the motorway and fix that. Okay, the straps are not loose, it's just the excess part. I noticed in that left mirror flapping around. That's a danger to other road users, and I don't want to fine for that, so just gone out there and re-strapped it and wound it up and put it behind the ratchet, if that makes sense. As well behind me on the back of the trailer, those warning lights, and I've got my triangles as well to show it's a wide load, so hopefully people are going to notice this cabin with the sheet flapping all over it and they're going to keep out my way. It is Saturday, so it should hopefully be quieter today on the motorways than usual, and it's only 9:20 in the morning, so it should hopefully be okay. I spent 3 days this week, 1 day last week and 2 days this week on the small lorry, on the rigid, on the blue one, and then I got back in the Arctic Thursday, I think it was, and then yesterday I had Yeovil to do, collecting a coil from the docks, tipping it in Oldbury. Where else did I go? I don't remember. I must admit I was feeling on a bit of a downer at the beginning of the week. I don't know, I was just feeling a bit down in the dumps and not enjoying the job anymore and things, but then once I got back in the Arctic I perked up a little bit, because my whole purpose in doing my Class 1 licence was to get some experience with the Class 1 and then fulfil the career path which I think I'm going to go down and be a HGV instructor, because I really enjoy teaching and I'd like to use my teaching qualification and also combine it with my HGV licence. So I think it would be really nice to be a HGV instructor. I thoroughly enjoyed my training I did with Billy and Fran when I did my Class 1 licence. So yeah, I hope that I can be an instructor one day. Until then, I've got to get to grips with these Class 1s. I must admit I am getting better, and I'm starting to think in my head how I might explain how to reverse one of these things so I can make a tutorial about it. But at the moment I'm not at that level. I'm just thinking of things I'm noticing while I'm reversing and what's helping me and so on, so I can share it with you. a hard shoulder to the left of me, I feel a bit more confident and a bit happier. But just going through the roadworks when there's a wall next to you, or the bridges are quite close on the left, like the supporting part, might be a bit nervous. I was quite over to my to the right of my lane, but I think because it's wrapped with this sheet, what they've put on it, with these wide load markers on, it makes it appear to be wider than it actually is. Because with this sheet flapping around, you've got to take that into consideration. Oh, I can use this lane. Yeah, that's right. Can I? Oh no, I need that one. So with the sheet flapping around, it does make it look wider than it is, and that's really what's making the vision behind me. Look, I'm signalling to move over and the cars are just still coming past me, and I can't see them until they're halfway past me, really. Yeah, that sheet flapping around is definitely restricting my vision a bit, but like I say, I can see enough, but I have to wait for the sheet to flap in a bit and then I can see better. It appears my straps are holding up now anyway. That extra part of the strap I coiled up into a figure of 8 pattern and then put it under the strap, but I noticed they'd come loose, so I redid it, and it looks like they're better now. Oh yeah, 66 miles to go. poke and a prod at this cabin to try and make this sheet a bit better so I can actually see something. Mark stopped as well because he was having the same problem, so we've just tried to do what we can. When you're standing still you can see pretty well up the side, you know, it's not so bad, but it's that sheet, for some reason it's flapping everywhere. Mark says they haven't done it properly. They've not, there's like bungee cords on the bottom, and what he's saying is they've not pulled them tight enough, so yeah, that's why it's flapping around. So we've just tried to tighten everything up and do it better, but we'll see. I've got a feeling it's not going to help much, to be honest. Yeah, it's a bit nicer when you have hard shoulder next to you. When you're going through the roadworks and the lanes are not as wide, it's a bit more nerve-wracking, to be honest. But you know, it's not so bad. It's not so bad. I would do this again, as long as it wasn't anywhere ridiculous like London. Then I wouldn't do it then. Driver's side isn't so bad now, or is it? Well, it's reduced a little bit, but it's still not very good. Passenger side's just as bad. Just stay in the left lane as much as I can, and we should be okay. Right, let's get back to the depot. There's no room on the yard. We have to take them to the other depot. But it's trying to think of the best way where it's not going to be too tight. I don't know. Mark already uncoupled his trailer. So he's just recoupling that back up again. He found a space, but it wasn't one that we're allowed to park in. Well, there you have it. I've parked this here where I was asked to. We tried to take it to the other yard, but there was no space there, so we had to bring it to this one. And that's it, guys. Didn't even eat all of my lunch. I was so busy. Never mind. I think I'm going to drink my drink on the way. But yeah, my first wide load today. Not so bad really, but I wouldn't like to do it if it wasn't so simple as Preston. I mean, the delivery was just off the motorway, so there wasn't anything really to worry about, just one A road and then you're there. It was more coming back to this yard really from the other one. That was where it started to get a bit tight and I started to get a bit nervous. That being said, did okay though. So I'd probably do another job on the cabins, as long as it was another simple one like that for now, until I get some more experience, because I still don't have much experience in the Arctics really. I'm not sure how many weeks it is now, I've lost count. Must be like 6 or 7 or something like that weeks on the class 1, but again, I've not been in the class 1 every day because I've been in the rigid a couple of days as well, and I had a week off for one of them. If you liked this video, then you can give me a thumbs up, and if you want to stay tuned with me, then you can subscribe. Otherwise, I'm going to see you guys in the next video.